Shut.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Oh.
Come here. Come here.
Oh, nice.
So, come here. Come here. Come here. I don't think I actually have to hit him.
No.
No. Could use a heart. Or that.
Every time.
Every time I just randomly shake something.
Every time you get a gold bar. Oh.
Gotcha, bitch.
There it is. You got him with every color.
Oh man, he's fast.
Yeah, you gotta hit him with every ball.
Or maybe just 3 times? Oh, come on.
Oh. Take it.
Or maybe just in the head.
Just, yeah.
So, but yeah, I'll always remember that fight in Twilight Princess as...
Oh, it was great. Like, I feel like... I love Ocarina of Time. But I feel like compared to Twilight Princess, that fight with Ganon at the end... Ganondorf, it's no comparison. Like,
Right.
you know, when you first start fighting Ganon, it's in this beast form, you know, and you're the wolf, and that was really cool. And I'm sure there's a phase I'm forgetting about, but I'll never forget that first time I fought him. Whenever you're outside Hyrule Castle, and then like you're standing there, and then he appears, and that fire turns all around.
Oh, you have to chase him down on horseback first, too. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't remember all the aspects, but I just remember that part when you got to actually fight him. I was like, oh my gosh, like it was so cool. See, that makes me want to play that. Thank you. Because that's the only one. I've only played that one twice.
Right.
And that one was one that I really, really liked.
I really enjoy the Wind Waker's Ganondorf fight.
See, I've read stuff that say that that's very, very, it's epic.
Yeah.
And I've never watched it, okay? I've never seen the ending of it. Because I have the game on GameCube, and you know, ultimately I'll probably get the game when it releases on other platforms.
Right.
But I need to beat that one. It's one of those ones. I was one of those guys that was like, that looks horrible. That is, there's one of the Zelda games I like.
Right.
So yeah.
I think the remake on Wii U is fantastic because one of the big problems.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah, one of the big problems with the game was getting around, and they really.
What do you say when you lose that ghost, Karl? Boo-hoo.
Come here! No, you're not gonna get away this time. Nah, you bitch. Where'd he go?
Boo-hoo.
Oh, he's in the hall.
Boo-hoo.
He's in the hall. They added in a faster sail, which makes getting around a lot better.
Right.
Come here. Come here. Ha ha ha. Who's crying now?
Boo-hoo. Yeah, I was one of those people, man. I was just like, nope.
I was a little that way at first, and then my cousin got it, and I played it over at his place.
That was it.
And yeah, it's different, but it's different in a really interesting way.
Yeah.
And I tend to be a fan of the more different Zeldas. Like, my favorite is Link's Awakening of all Zeldas. Like,
yeah, that's a great one though.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Oh.
Man, I am not quick at that. Trick is to have the trigger pulled down just a little bit
There you go.
Give me a heart. Jeez.
Oh, got him.
There we go.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool.
One, get off of me!
That sounded like a straight up demand. Get off of me.
Ooh, no. No, no, no. Ah, I almost got both of them.
Yep. But one less.
Yeah.
I really like the elements they used in this, like using the projector, the lights, it's cool.
Yeah, you know, it's very much has a lot of horror element, 3 of them. A lot of horror elements, but it's very, I guess, benign. But, I mean, if you're a kid...
I mean, if you were young enough, there'd be some parts would probably creep you out.
Yeah. Like, this is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Glorious health. And a chest to hump. Oh.
Oh.
Mario's gloves.
So the 3.
Ew, it's a little sweaty.
We got 3 things now.
Yeah.
Hat, glove, and note. Or letter.
Yeah. See, it's probably a good thing I didn't get to help name the boos, because one would be named Booby.
Shampoo. Now remember, make sure you wash your hair with shampoo and boo conditioner. Do you think there's a boo conditioner?
I hope not. That's a really lame joke.
Shampoo and boo conditioner?
Yeah.
Hey, they started. Big shampoo. I'm gonna go with it. See where it goes.
And I'm still wandering around aimlessly because I don't think I have another key.
What kind of shampoo do you use, Carl?
Lonza.
And boo conditioner?
Lonza. It's 2 different ones, but it's
2 different boos.
Yeah, but it's how I get this amazingly fuzzy mess.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah. Don't do much with mine. It's just like this. Oh wow. All right, so back here again.
Yeah.
Birdhouse.
Oh yeah, forgot to hump the birdhouse.
Oh, I was just saying that. I'm sure.
There we go. All right.
Every morning I don't just go to the mailbox to get the mail.
All right. So now that I have the ice element, let's see what happens if I cool him down a bit. Not a goddamn thing. I know it has something to do with these punching bags, but I don't know what.
There it is. That's what I was saying. You gotta hit them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I made him mad. Here, fucker.
You messed the setup. Oh.
Can you keep coming at me?
That's how he fights?
Oh. Ah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's kind of effective.
Oh. Now can you? Yep.
Alright, let's see if I can get him.
Oh, no.
Oh, I was too busy trying to avoid that.
Yep. Because he was trying to get you over there to it.
Yeah.
I think he's off of it. Yeah.
Oh, you fucking bastard!
Oh man. And then he flexed after. Oh. You're not flexing now. There it is.
Ooh. Better be fucking hearts in this. Oh, money's good too, I guess.
Yeah, and a diamond.
Yeah. Money, 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 money! And a bomb. Yeah, because there's the boo in here. Alright. So, yeah, I'm too low on health to continue on here, so I'm gonna go back, find some health,
Okay.
talk to the save toad. Just in case. And see, I said find health, like it's something I can just do, but
It's all random,
yeah.
pretty much, from what I've seen.
But you know, the GameCube era was really awesome.
Yeah, I mean I enjoyed it.
You had Luigi's Mansion, Mario Sunshine, Animal Crossing.
Even Soul Calibur made an appearance on a Nintendo console.
Yeah, Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime 2. 3 was Wii, I think.
You know what games I really like, and I've looked up reviews on them nowadays because I wanted to see what's in the GameCube library.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue Squadron. I know you weren't a big Star Wars fan, but I love those games where you had a ship and you were flying around, you had missions, and you could play as the Empire or the Rebellion.
Right.
You know, like I love that. And they stopped making those. I used to play it on 64 all the time, and then I never knew that it was on GameCube.
Yep. Yet another EA.
I think that's the last one they made it for was GameCube.
Right.
But I've seen them at that game store that's here in town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the thing is they're about $25 a pop because there's 2 of them that's on GameCube.
He overcharges a little bit.
I mean, everything I got from him, it works. It's in great condition, but he does charge a little bit.
I mean,
I think it's because it's kind of hard to get your hands on that stuff.
no, eBay.
I mean, yeah, but again, buying it with your hands on it beforehand.
Yeah, you know that it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess you're paying for the convenience, but some things like Pokemon games for Game Boy Advance, he charges like $45 for.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
It's not much different than GameStop because GameStop charges quite a bit for some of those old Pokemon games.
I think what he does is he actually goes to GameStop and finds how much they charge and then charges a couple dollars.
Oh, more or less.
Yeah. So I think he charges a couple dollars less just to compete with GameStop. Yeah. Which, you know, not being a soul-sucking, evil fucking bastard is good enough to compete with GameStop. Like, but I have a very low opinion of GameStop. But just the way they kind of have made things difficult for some companies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, the whole I'm trying to think, the pre-ordering crap that they pull where they get with companies to, oh, if you pre-order the game, you get this that you'd never get otherwise. I need fire for this, apparently.
Yeah. Ooh, Astro Hall.
Maybe this is where...
Oh, you need fire.
Yeah. See if I can put some fire.
It's right there. No.
Yeah, candles don't work.
Never mind.
So... I'm gonna get blown up. Nope. Yep.
Took his hat off, started flinging it around. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. I see a fake door. Why do I even try?
And then it's locked.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against people that work for GameStop. I just don't like the company. Which... I don't like them for pretty much all the same reasons I don't like EA. So... They...
Yeah. My thing is, I hope there's... at least maybe your mom and pop places where you can buy games physically.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, some games I don't mind buying digitally.
Yeah.
I don't. But there's certain games that I love having a copy of.
Right.
And I want a brand new one. Like I'm sorry, it may be old school, but I'm just one of those people. I don't lose my games. I don't misplace them. I don't.
Right.
So those have meaning to me. I don't know. It's weird.
I honestly don't really care.
Yeah.
Like, digital versions are fine with me. The idea that you never lose them is one, but just having them all there, being able to load them immediately is one thing I like.
Yeah. Well, you're not alone in that. I'm sure I'm a part of a minority, but
there's a lot of people that like to.
And you know, like for instance, man, like GameStop has some good points to it. Like I know some people may not like this, but for me, there's been certain games on 3DS and stuff that I've wanted to get for a while. You know, well think about this. Like, yeah, I'm not saying just GameStop, but you need places like GameStop, okay?
Right.
Because if I wanted to buy the game I wanted to buy, right? Digitally, it'll never go down.
Right.
Never. But if you want to go and buy a game for cheap, and you go at the right time, you can get it.
It's not the idea of GameStop that bugs me.
Yeah.
It's their business practices.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
The fact that they basically are contributing to some of the difficulties that the industry is having.
Yeah.
By how they do business.
Yeah.
If the owners of GameStop actually cared about the game industry and didn't do stuff like encourage day one DLCs and things like that, I'm just walking in circles because I can't find fucking fire. I wouldn't have a problem with them.
Yeah.
That and there's some fire. I also don't like their pre-owned stuff, how they handle it. But that's the secondary thing. Like, that's not as bad as some of the other stuff they pull. So
yeah, I personally, I'd be a little sad. Like if that day comes and GameStop closes down, I'd be, because for me, like when people may not even know what we're talking about with this. We live down south, okay? There was a store here that had books, everything. Yeah. When that store closed, that hurt. Like that hurt me. Like, cause for me, I loved whenever I had nothing to do, just being like,
going and
I'm gonna go look. And it's the same way with GameStop for me.
See,
and that's how I am, and that's typically when I'll make a purchase.
Right.
You find that really good deal, and you go, "Oh my god, boom!" You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So kind of sad.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'll dance on GameStop's grave when they finally die, because I think it's only a matter of time before the inevitable happens. They've been having all kinds of trouble. I am gonna be kind of sad. But at the same time, GameStop killed so many other companies.
Oh yeah, it doesn't mean what they did was right, you know, but I think ultimately it's gonna affect gaming even more with them not being around.
I think something else will arise to fill the gap.
Yeah, because
I feel like GameStop is such a big monstrosity that they're kind of keeping mom and pop shops from existing. Like, because I remember years ago, there were probably 8 different mom and pop game stores in town.
Yeah.
And Bandages.
Yep, I remember that.
And then, you know, you'd go to Babbage's for some things, but most of the time you'd go to the mom and pops to get games because they had better prices on used games. They wouldn't, you know, dick you around and, you know.
Or you go to certain places and they can order it for you.
Yeah.
And see, I trust that. To me, if they order something and then it comes in damaged or it's not the right game, it doesn't work, it's on them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do... I mean, you know...
Even still, like, if you order online, it's on the seller if it doesn't come on, but it's more of a hassle to deal with online.
Yeah, I don't like shopping online. I just don't like... It's like buying clothes. Like, how do I know... There's some shirts that I can wear in a certain size that if it's okay, but, you know, more times I like to wear this size. Like, it's... I don't know. Boonswoggle.
He's got 100.
Oh.
But, I feel like GameStop has kind of been limiting the possibility of mom and pops because all the good ones in town closed. There's still the one that we've kind of mentioned, and I honestly do not know how that guy stays in business. He never has any customers. Like,
last time I went over there, it was busy, dude.
Really? Every time I've ever been in, there's always been like he's been in there watching an old movie on his VHS player.
Yeah.
And like,
no, it was busy. I was shocked.
Wow.
Like I used to go over there all the time. It'd been years since I got over there, and I went in there and it was busy. I was like, "What? This is crazy."
Oh, that's encouraging, but
yeah.
But there was another mom and pop that opened in town that they were okay. They had other issues. Like, they never ordered anything that wasn't like Call of Duty. So I remember I showed up to get Disgaea 4 when it released. I was really excited about getting the actual version of that. And, you know, Disgaea is kind of an odd game series, you know. But one of the things that they continuously promoted was the fact that they... No, I missed. That they had... They'd get all games day one, and, you know... One of their things is they'd let you try them and all of that.
Right.
But they only got big-name games day one.
Yeah, and Disgaea is kind of a...
Well...
It's bigger in Japan, or is it huge here?
It's pretty big here. Like, it's one of the few tactical RPGs that's kind of still around. Damn it. But it released... And I had asked them if they were going to get it, and they said, yeah. Well, then when I went in to get it...
There it is.
Just a little bit off. When I went in to pick it up, because I don't pre-order. I just don't. They didn't have it. And when I talked to them, and I was like, hey, y'all said y'all were going to have this game.
Dang.
There we go.
We both were like, dang.
Yeah. But
you went in there and you said, hey, you know, you said you're going to have this game.
Yeah. When I said that, they got really shitty with me. They closed for reasons other than GameStop. But the fact they were competing with GameStop, and the fact that day I went from there 2 minutes down the road to the nearest GameStop and picked up Disgaea 4, like...
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it says good things about GameStop, I guess, but...
There is one thing I can say about GameStop that they need to change is the amount of GameStops there are.
Yeah,
there's tons. There's too many.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have that many, but I think I think that would cut down on the crap to a point.
Yeah, because we don't live in the biggest city.
And we have 3 of them.
Yeah, we have 3 of them, and there's one that's
2 of them are literally within like 5 minutes of each other, 10 minutes of each other.
Yeah, like less than a mile.
Yeah.
And then the other one that's on the edge of town is fucking dead, mainly because it's impossible to get to.
Yep. It's just kind of, but it is smart because it's on the other side of town.
Yeah.
And around an area where there's a lot of places around, like Walmart and all that kind of stuff.
I never go to that one though because because it's the one closest to where I am. I never go. A, because I don't like GameStop, but B, if I did want to go and look around, I can't go and look around because everyone who works there is really super helpful, to the point of like, well, what games do you like to play?
Yeah.
I'm just looking to see what y'all have. Well, we have a lot. Do you have any idea of what you're looking for? No, I just want to see what's. Well, what's your? Do you like this kind of game, or have you played the new Call of Duty? No, and I'm. And it's just easier to shoo them away and go away than it is to explain, look, I primarily play old games or fucking obscure games like
oh,
there we go. Beauregard.
Yeah, for me, I've never really had that issue. Like, they never really, like, they're like, hey, how's it going? Good. Anything have you fine? No, good. And then it's kind of like over.
The 2 that are next to each other in town, they're not so bad. Like, you go, they're cool, they're laid back.
Oh, that other one, because it doesn't get as much business, it probably is. Yeah.
Is that a fake tour? No. Okay. Yeah, I think they're just bored. But it is frustrating. Well, anything we can get you to, anything we can pre-order for you? No, I don't do pre-orders. You don't do pre-orders?
See, I know a lot of people say that's something that they don't like about it, and I understand. But, that to me is just something you just say no to, and then you're good.
Well, it's the one particular guy, but it's pretty much all of them there are like, if you're the only one in the store, they're really like super bugging. Like, they'll bug the absolute piss out of you until you leave.
Crazy.
Which, I mean, if I had that kind of job at a place where no one goes to, I'd bug the piss out of every customer until they leave, just so I could be alone again. I mean, I know it's your job to sell things, but...
Yeah. I think that's the one thing I couldn't do, is just retail. I've done a little to a point, and...
Yeah, I did my time in retail, and never again. Never again. Alright, well, I think that's probably good for tonight.
Okay.
Let me go to the save toad and save.
Yeah, that'd be smart. Talk to the toad. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you definitely rocked it, man.
I did a lot of wandering around aimlessly, which, I mean, is kind of this game.
Is this game.
But...
there we go.
Yeah, we'll see you again next time.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.